everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today it looks like a little bit of a different style video, and it's because I'm recording on my phone. So I know that the quality might not be as good as my camera, but I really just wanted this to be kind of a sit down, chill video where we could talk about some products. I know that the Sephora VIB sale is coming up, which everyone looks forward to every single year. It comes twice a year. You have the spring sale and the fall sale. And I know last year Sephora sent us that random customer appreciation sale at like the end of August or beginning of September or whatever. So I mean, that was pretty cool. But I have a whole bunch of products laid out in front of me, and I want to get this video up for you guys so that, you know, y'all can see what I love and some products that I really truly recommend. And I am very, very picky when it comes to certain products. So the ones that I have laid out, I really truly do stand by and would recommend 100%. Now, also, I want you guys to take into mind that some of these products aren't going to work for everyone. You know, we all have different skin types. We all have different preferences. I know I do. There's tons of products that people recommend that just do not work for me, no matter how hard I try and get them to. So take that into account. But I just want to go ahead and tell you guys what I love and recommend some products for you guys, and hopefully you find this video helpful and y'all enjoy. So before we get started, I would love for you guys to subscribe, and at the end of this video, if you want to give it a thumbs up, you know, that would be cool too. So yeah, let's just get into it and talk about some products. So I'm gonna go ahead, I've got some hair care, skincare, makeup, everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the hair products first because I just have a couple. But Sephora actually has this Sephora favorites, and this is how I got to try out these products. I think it retails for $35. It is an amazing deal, you guys. I'm telling you, not sponsored, you need to buy this kit if you are interested in any of these because it is such a great deal. But the first thing is this First Class. This is the IGK Charcoal Dry Shampoo. I love this. I wash my hair a maximum, at the very max, 3 times a week. I typically only wash it 2 times a week. And so because of that, my hair is very fine, but I have a lot of it. So it can tend to lose a lot of volume. And this has just been a lifesaver for me. It smells good and it doesn't leave that nasty, gross film on your scalp. So I would highly recommend this. This does come in that Sephora Favorites kit. So, I mean, the Sephora Favorites kit's like $35. This alone for this size is like $14. So then in of itself, you're getting this and a bunch of other products. And the next thing that is also in that kit is this Amika, this is the Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray. I love this. These two are the types of products that I would not have ever thought to try until I bought that kit. And I'm so glad that I did because this is awesome. I'm finding that I love texture sprays more than hairsprays because they don't leave that nasty crunch in your hair. And this also smells really good. And so I highly, highly recommend this. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I recommend for some skincare. So the first thing is gonna be the Saturday Skin. I think this is the Refine Pill Gel. This stuff is awesome. I use this once a week. They do say that you can use it once or twice a week. So I use it once a week. I actually do this on Wednesdays. What this does is it cleans your skin of dead skin cells, which is awesome because after you've been wearing makeup all week or however often you wear makeup, especially like sunscreen and stuff, I find that this just really helps scrub everything off my skin, and it starts to ball up and you can just feel your skin getting so clean. And I absolutely love this product. And the next thing is the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. Now, when I first heard about this product, I heard lots of people absolutely rave about this, and I was like, okay, this is $80. Okay, so for this, it's $80. And I was a little skeptical at first, and I was like, there's no way that this is gonna be that great. So initially, I had bought a Drunk Elephant kit, and it had come with a mini size of the baby facial. So I had been trying it out, and I was like, what? Like, I don't get the hype. Like, I really didn't. I was like, I don't feel it doing anything for my skin. It burned like a mofo when I first did it, which everyone like lets you know that that's gonna happen. But I was just like, it just burns, and you're spending $80 on something that makes your skin burn and doesn't do anything. But the more that I started using it, I do this on Sunday nights. I love this. I've been having hormonal and stress breakouts recently. My forehead has been a patch of disaster. And right now I currently only have the Glossier Skin Tint, which I've been loving, by the way, and MAC Studio Fix powder on my skin. That's what I have on my skin right now. And you can see you can't see any type of breakout in there at all. This clears it like overnight. It's awesome. And it really does make your skin feel super smooth. You wake up the next morning with glowing skin. So I'm really glad that I gave this product a second chance. And yeah, so because this is a pricier product, I really would recommend getting this for the sale, or go get a sample and, you know, see how you like it first. I know Rouge has what, like 10 days? It's like April 26th through May 6th or something. So if you're a Rouge, you have a lot of time to go get a sample of this and at least test it out to see if it's something that you would think about purchasing. So, you know, that's my thoughts on this. And then, bubble in my throat, the next Drunk Elephant product is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. This is my baby right here. I will never ever stop repurchasing this unless my skin just does like this drastic change and it doesn't work anymore. This stuff is amazing. It's a very thin serum, and it tingles a little bit depending on how much, like if you have breakouts and stuff on your skin, but I love this. This has kept my skin clear. When I ran out of this a couple months ago before I opened this one, my skin was breaking out all the time. It felt, I don't want to say dirty, and I don't want to say crusty because that's gross, but it did. It felt dirty and it felt nasty, and it's like when I bring this back into my routine, my face just starts to clear up, and I really, really love this serum. I think it's $90 for this size, so it's definitely something that you want to pick up while it's on sale, but I love this, and I will never ever go without this being in my skin routine. And then the next thing that I want to recommend is this is the Kale and Aloe Sunflower Oil Tripeptide 5. This is the eye cream from You to the People, and it's very thick, and I love this. If you're not careful, it might sting your eyes. I tend to lean towards having sensitive eyes as I've gotten older. That's just something that's happened. But I love this. I know that in my last video I talked about having dry peeling eyelids, and I've been focusing this on my eyelids, which I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but it doesn't say otherwise, so you know, that's what I've been doing. My eyelids are staying so moisturized, and so is my under eye. I apply this at night, and I use the Saturday Skin Brightening Awake Eye Cream during the day, and I love this. I really do. This one and another one, I'm out of it right now, and I'm gonna use my eye creams before I decide whether I want to repurchase this. But the Drunk Elephant C Tango, I think it's the multivitamin eye cream, that one is also another really great eye cream. I love that one. The first time I ever used it, I had gotten it for the fall sale last year, and I immediately felt my under eyes, they felt plump, and I'd never felt that before when using an eye cream, and that really did keep my eyes from staying dry. So that's another pricier, I think it's $68. That's a lot of money for an eye cream, but that one is also very good. It's empty, and y'all will see that in an empties video that I'll have coming up. But that's another eye cream that I really recommend if you struggle with having dark circles or any type of dryness. So yeah, I've really, really been loving this eye cream. And then another product by You to the People that I want to recommend, this is their Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. This stuff is so amazing. It looks like this, and a little of this goes a long way. I've been using this for weeks now, and y'all can tell there's still so much product left. This stuff, it smells clean. It doesn't smell like it's full of fragrances. It's really, really light, but it's thick at the same time. So I apply this at night as my very last step, and I wake up and my skin just feels like it just soaked it up all throughout the night, and it's an amazing product. I think I'm not sure how much this is, but if you're in the market for a new moisturizer, I definitely recommend this one. And again, that's from You to the People. I really, really, really stand by this product, and I love it. And I think the last couple skincare items that I have, this is another, once again, not sponsored, but you know, you to the people. I really, really like their brand. This is their Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser. I love this. I have one in my shower and I have one on my bathroom sink. It's very, very light. So I just feel like it's not harsh, and it doesn't feel like it's stripping my skin. It doesn't leave my skin with that dry, tight, nasty feeling, you know, that some cleansers do. And so they also have one out right now for, I think it was Earth Day. It's like a limited edition one. So that would be a great one to go with because it's like even bigger than this one. I think this is like 8 ounces. And so, yeah, but I love this cleanser, and you guys really need to try this cleanser. It's so nice. And then I want to recommend these if you're looking for new makeup wipes. I know a lot of people don't really, a lot of people have their, you know, tried and true makeup wipes. Okay, well, mine were the Josie Maran Bare Naked wipes, and then she like discontinued them or something, and they don't have them anymore. So I use the Sephora. This is the coconut water cleansing wipes. I love these because they're super soft and they're not too soaking wet, but they're not dry. They don't have those exfoliating beads on them. That irritates the crap out of my eyes. Just throwing that out there. These do not irritate my eyes. They get my face super clean. My boyfriend's actually been using these. He's a welder, so he comes home in the middle of the night, every night, like covered in iron, and is like got black all over him and stuff, and it's really gross. And he's even started using these because they help get him clean. So I mean, if that's not saying something, then you know, I don't know what will. But these are really good, and they have like, I think like 8 different kinds in this line, but I always stick with these because they're super light and they don't irritate my skin. So if you want to try them out, I think it's like $7.50 for a package, so you know, you can get a little bit of a discount on them, and I highly recommend these face wipes. Okay, and then I want to recommend, this is a body spray. This is the Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro, and this also comes in that Sephora favorite sets that came with the hair stuff. This stuff smells so good. It smells exactly like the Boom Boom Cream, and that's the main thing on my list is the Boom Boom Cream, so I will be picking up a couple of those. But yeah, this is the body fragrance mist, and it just like, it's super fine, so it's, oh, it just smells so good. I have a lot of good memories tied with this scent, so it's like every time I smell it, I'm just like, yes, give it to me. So if you're in the market for a new body spray, and like I said, this comes in that set, and it's plastic, so you can throw this in your backpack, your purse, whatever, even your pocket, and take it with you, and you know, freshen up while you're out. And so I really, really recommend any of Sol de Janeiro's products because they all are just amazing. So yeah. So I really recommend this. It smells so good. Okay, and then the last perfume, this is a sample, okay? First of all, let me just throw it out there. This is actually on my list, but I probably will wait until the fall sale to purchase this just because I have enough perfume right now and I don't want it to sit there going bad. But I got a sample of this, and this is the it's the James one. It's by Rosie Jane, and it's the James one. This stuff smells so freaking good. Once again, if I hadn't have gotten a sample of this, I never in a million years would have even known that this existed. But it just smells so good, especially like when you first put it on, you're a little bit like, it's kind of strong, but then when it like melts in with like your natural body scent, it just gives the most light, beautiful smell. And every time I wear this, I get told, you smell so good, and I can smell it on myself all day. Like I'll be sitting there going, like, and it's just like, you know, what are you doing? I'm smelling myself because I smell bomb AF. Like, so if you're in the market for a new perfume, I would say to go into store and give this one a try because it smells so freaking good. And again, it's the James by Rosie Jane. Okay, now on to the makeup portion. So I have some eyeshadows. I have basically everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the eyeshadows. I've got quite a few right here. First of all, if you're in the market for like a good high-end single eyeshadow, I love the Marc Jacobs, what are these? The Omega shadows, Omega. I have mine in the shade Daddy-O, and it's just this light taupey matte brown. First of all, the formula of this feels amazing. So, I mean, there's that, but it's super pigmented. I love like just deepening up the crease with this. I don't do a bunch of dramatic looks all the time. But I really, really like this. Just the formula's nice. And these are, I think, $29 for one. That's why I only have one. But I really do, I recommend these eyeshadows. They last forever, and the pigment's there, obviously. That was, you know, a swipe. And I really like these eyeshadows. So if you're in the market for some single eyeshadows, I definitely recommend these. They also have a light shimmer one that I've seen people use as like a highlight. So if you want like a 2-in-1, especially when you're traveling, and this is like nice, like bulky packaging, so then you won't have to worry about taking a highlight with you. So then you'll have your highlight and an eyeshadow in one. So I like products that you can kind of like dual use like that. So I definitely recommend these eyeshadows. Now I have a couple pricier ones, and then I have some lower end recommendations, but I figured I'd recommend the higher priced ones because while they're on sale, you might as well if you've been eyeing them. But the first one is the Natasha Denona Gold Palette, and I do have a tutorial on this palette, so if you want to go see that. But honestly, this is just, it's so pretty, and if I could only have one palette for the rest of my life, I would pick this. It's so beautiful. You can create, even though it looks kind of plain, you can create so many good looks with this. And I know that her eyeshadows are pricey, and I know she's had a lot of hit and misses, but this one is definitely just so good. The quality is amazing, and I definitely recommend this palette right here. And then the next palettes that I recommend are, these are the Vizio. I have the Grande, or the Grand, is it Grande or Grand? It's got an E on the end, and Starbucks, that's pronounced Grande, so Grande, whatever, just stick with me. This is the Pro Volume 1, and this is the 2. Now, I ordered mine straight from the website, so I got the ones that have the little, you know, number of that amount, but they do sell them at Sephora now, and these are just so good, you guys. I absolutely love this. This is all mattes, and another thing that I love is the fact that they have it to where you can remove them and you can switch. They have their little theory palettes, so if you want to kind of custom make your own, you can definitely do that. They also have minier palettes that I have a whole Z palette full of their mini palettes as well, but this is one that I really recommend getting, especially if you're in the market for a all matte palette and you know that you will use these colors. The quality is just so great, and I really, really recommend this palette right here. And then this is the, I got so excited when I saw them release this. I pre-ordered it. That's how psycho I am. But this is what the other one looks like. Now, these are all different kinds of finishes. You've got, what is it? I don't remember. Duochrome. I'm not gonna remember, but yeah, they have all different kinds of finishes, and they're meant to go like, you can go, you know, kind of like with the other palette, you can do the same thing. I love the way they set up their palettes, and again, these are removable, and so you can even switch them out and do like half matte, half shimmer, or pick your favorite ones from all the theory palettes. But this is just such a beautiful palette. I think it's this shade right here. It's so pretty. See, just like, look at that. Okay, that was just one little and done. And you can just like, you can do so much with these palettes. Now, initially, the average consumer is going to look at this and say like, what the hell am I going to do with all those shimmers? But you can also use a lot of these as like cheek highlights and nose highlights and all that. So you can definitely create a lot. And then especially if you have, like I said, their theory palettes or anything else, you can make your own. And then it's like, it won't technically be an all shimmer palette because it's what you created, you know what I mean? So yeah, highly recommend these palettes. I love Viseart. I love their brand. I stand by Viseart 100%. Now, if you don't want to spend that much money on eyeshadow, I have a couple smaller recommendations. This is the Urban Decay On The Run. This is the Detour. I love this little thing. I've got a dip in this shadow down here. These are so beautiful. I love this shade right here. This one right here is just awesome to pop on the, like the center of the lid to give it kind of like a dual effect type of thing. But this eyeshadow palette, the mattes and everything just blend out super beautifully. The shimmers are real good. I love to use this one wet. The pigmentation that it puts off is just super beautiful. So yeah, these I think are $25. Do they still sell these, right? I really hope they still sell these. But yeah, this is I think $25, and you get 8 shades. So for the price, definitely recommend this. And then I know she said this was limited edition. I've seen it go on sale a couple times, but I don't know if it's still available. But the next thing that I recommend, this is the Sultry palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Everyone knows and loves. And I just absolutely love this palette. My friend actually used this, and then she got her boyfriend to buy it for her because she loved it that much. Now, when you initially look at it, yeah, you're gonna think, okay, these are some basic ass shades. I get that. But they're just so beautiful on the lid, and I can't recommend this palette enough. I know that Anastasia's eyeshadows can be a little bit tricky to work with, but this one is beautiful. And definitely, if it is actually limited edition and it's ever gonna go away, definitely recommend you get this while it's on sale because it is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a couple lip recommendations. I don't have much for lips because I typically just wear glosses. My Fenty Gloss Bomb is in my kid's diaper bag, so I don't have it here to show you, but that's on my list, the shade Fussy. And then this is the Dior Maximizer. This is in the shade 001. I love this. It gives the perfect, just wet, natural glow to your lips. And so, yeah, this is a pricier lip gloss, but I definitely recommend it. And then also, if you want to go a little bit more extreme, you can go with the Too Faced Lip Injections Extreme. I really like this. It does kind of sting, so if you're sensitive to that, then I wouldn't recommend it. But I really, really love this gloss. I have it kind of still on my lips right now. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of worn off. But yeah, I really, really love these two glosses from what you can get at Sephora. I have a bunch of favorite glosses, but some of them aren't available at Sephora. But those two I definitely recommend. And then I don't really have that much for like eyebrows and eyelashes. Literally my everyday mascara is the Benefit Roller Lash. Highly recommend this mascara. It stays on. It's what I have on my lashes right now. I have fake eyelashes. I've never attempted to wear them. I have never applied them. I've never worn fake eyelashes in my life. So I truly stand by this mascara. This is what the wand looks like. It's got this dip, so I love it because I can get like on my lower lashes. So this is, I don't know what the shade of this is, but it is black. So I do recommend this mascara if you're in the market to trying out a high-end mascara. And then for brows, I've really been loving this. This is the Kush Fiber Brow Gel, and this one's in the shade Dutch. I've really been loving this brow gel. I feel like it really just gives a nice tint to my brows. Now, I do fill my brows in with a pencil and a powder, and then I do a gel on top. But this is the gel that I have been loving. And then I've been using my e.l.f. pencil a lot recently, so if you don't want to look for one, I really recommend the e.l.f. What is it? Something Define pencil. That one's really nice. But I do love the Anastasia Brow Definer and the Brow Wiz. I use the shade Soft Brown, but this is the Brow Wiz, so it's just got, you know, like the little triangle tip. I actually find that I like the Brow Wiz better. I feel like it's easier to work with. But I do like this one if I'm trying to just get my brows done quickly and just kind of, you know, run out the door. So I do recommend this one. And then also if you want to be a bit bougie and splurge on a brow powder, which I most of the time just always used eyeshadow. I bought this during that surprise customer appreciation sale last year. But this is the Dior Backstage, what is this? Brow palette. And as you can see, I love mine. I don't really use this wax over here just because I have so many other products I'd rather use than trying to dig this wax out. But mine is in the 101 Light. So it comes with dark taupe, and then the setting wax. I love these powders. They stay on all freaking day. Like I have to, you know, scrub my eyebrows at the end of the day. But they're so beautiful. They have this one, and then I think they have a deeper one. So if you have darker eyebrows or darker hair, or you just like to go darker with your eyebrows, they do have a deeper alternative. So I really, really recommend this if you just want to be bougie and get a new eyebrow powder. And then I only have one primer with me that I want to recommend. One that's on my list is the Hourglass Veil Primer. I absolutely adore that primer with my heart and soul. But one that I also really like, this is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Now this came out last year around the spring sale, and this is what mine looks like. So, I mean, we're getting close to being done with it, but I also still have my scoop. Can we just give me props for not losing this? I love this because it acts as skincare as well, so you don't feel like you're putting this nasty silicone base on your face that's clogging your pores. It goes on kind of like a thicker lotion, I would say, but this just always helps my makeup apply beautifully, and I love it. And this is a pricier primer, but it does last a long time. It says it has a 6-month shelf life, but like I said, I bought mine last year and I switch off with primers. This is the one I've been mainly going for though. But yeah, it still smells like Tatcha, and yeah, so I really recommend this primer if you're in the market for a new primer, or you've been looking at this and just needed someone to help you make a decision. So yeah, this one's bomb. Now I have one brush that I want to recommend. This is the Hourglass. I don't even know what this is called. I love this brush. The only thing I hate is that you can't store it, you know, because it's dual-ended. But this is so perfect for like contouring. I know that there's a lot of brushes shaped like this, but something about these bristles just helps, like, it blends so nice right there where your contour is. And then this one also is just really nice if you want to like just dust some powder over your face. This is an expensive brush, but I highly recommend this brush if you just are looking for a new brush, or you know, you wanted to know how this one worked. I love this brush, so yeah. Okay, and then I have a couple of highlighters, and one of them is the Fenty. This is the How Many Carats. Now, when I first saw this release, I was like, that's a BS highlighter. No, I was wrong. Mine's dirty. I swatched this in store, and I was like, ew, I don't like that. And I went out in the sun, and I was like, oh my God. And I immediately went home, and I ordered it because it is so pretty. Now, if you don't like glitter on your face, and you might not like this, but it just gives the most, okay, wow, my camera is picking that up. Really weird. But it is just so, look at that. Like, it's wet and it's so soft. And I like to use this over top of other highlighters. And see, like, it just, oh, it's so pretty, guys. I'm telling you, it is so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. So there's that one. And then the next, this is my absolute ride or die highlighter. I will forever use this highlighter. This is one highlighter that I know when I run out of it, I will definitely repurchase. This is the Jouer Powder Highlight in Skinny Dip. And you can tell it's got a good dip in there. I use this in my videos. Like, I wear this all the time. The majority of the time in my videos, I'm wearing this because it's so soft. You do have to be careful because this powder is soft, but it is just the most beautiful, like, reflective, like, look at that. Once again, one little, and that's what you get. And it is just the prettiest highlighter ever. I will always rave about this. I will always recommend this. And they have multiple shades to pick from for deeper skin and lighter skin. So I lean more in the medium skin range. This looks perfect on my skin, and I just, I love it so much. So I do recommend this if you are my shade and you know, yeah, you need this highlighter in your life, okay? You do. And the last, I guess you could call this a highlighter. I know this is kind of an older product, but I've rediscovered it and I love it. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Now, when you open it, it looks real boring. I know. But I actually have this on my cheeks right now, and I did not feel like doing a full face of makeup. That's why we're doing this super chill video, and I hope you guys are okay with this. Let me know if this is okay and how you feel about it. I just really wanted to be chill, and yeah. So, but this is what I have on my cheeks right now, and you can see it's not some super like blinding highlight, but it's just so like natural. Like when the light hits it, it just looks like you have like this radiant beaming skin, and it is just the prettiest thing. I love this thing so much, and I've been using this nonstop, and like there's not like this is going to last a long time, but I love this. I will use this under my eyes and as like a finishing powder, and with how shiny, or I don't want to say shiny, I feel like that's not the right word. It's not glittery, it's like sheen. It's got a sheen to it. I felt like that was going to be like really weird to put under my eyes until I did it, and I was like, oh my God, I'm in love. So yeah, this is a pricier item as well, but if you're in the market for some Hourglass items, I definitely recommend this little bad boy right here. Going with that, this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. This is in Luminous Bronze Light. Now, I have used this so many times, and it looks like I haven't even touched it. So, I don't know. This thing's going to last me forever and a day, but it is so pretty, and it looks really light right there. I've actually, when I've been super tan, I've used this as like a kind of like a blush topper highlight type thing, but it is just so pretty. Their bronzers have a sheen to them, and I absolutely love it, especially for the summer, or if you're trying to have like a no makeup day. This just gives a beautiful sheen color to your skin, and I highly recommend their bronzers. And the next thing that I recommend, my child's crying, so I'm trying to like speed this up a little bit. This is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush in Euphoric Fusion. Now, you guys have heard me talk about this. Once again, something about these products, it looks like I haven't touched it. I love this blush. I'm not a big blush person, so when I find one that I absolutely love, you know that it's good. But yeah, this is just so freaking, like, it's so, I love Hourglass blushes. The formula is so beautiful. You can go light or you can build it up, but that's in the shade Euphoric Fusion, and it is just so, so beautiful. And the next blush that I have, this is the Marc Jacobs Flesh and Fantasy blush. Again, I love this because it's like a nude tone, and you can mix all the colors together or you can stick to one side, but I typically just take my brush and kind of, you know, but it's a very like flesh tone blush. So it's very, very light. So I'm not sure how well it'll show up on some skin tones, but I absolutely love it. And these two blushes are the ones that I probably use the most. I love those so much. And then the last like powder thing I have to recommend. Okay, this is a cult classic, you guys. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. I love this. At first I thought that the hype was like, once again, BS. And I picked it up and I love it. I can contour with this and bronze with this, or use it as an eyeshadow if I'm just trying to throw some type of wash of color on my lid. Yeah, highly recommend this bronzer, and it is a little bit pricier, so you might as well get it while it's on sale, but this is gonna last you forever and a day, so yeah. And then the last couple things I have to recommend, I have 3 concealers. I have the NARS Radiant and Creamy Concealer. Mine is in the shade Macadamia. I love this. I love to use this as even foundation. I will spot conceal with this, like just certain little spots, and just blend it, like take a buffer brush and just blend it as much as I can. And I love it. Putting powder over it. This concealer does not crease on me, and I can't recommend this concealer enough. And then if you want to go a little bit more full coverage, the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is really good. Mine's in the shade Vanilla, and you've got, you know, the big doe foot. There's also a crap ton of product in this. Like, how much is in this? 15 mils. That's a lot. Like, a lot of sample items. Like my little drunk elephant, this is 15 mils. So that's a lot of product in this concealer. But this is a full coverage, not as drying as Shape Tape. That was my one issue with Shape Tape. It's hydrating. It blends beautifully. You can get this to contour and use as a foundation even, but I highly recommend this concealer. And then this one's new in my collection. This is the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer, and I got the shade Medium 33. Now, this is such a beautiful concealer. Like, I just want to show, okay, let me see if I can do this. So, first of all, it's super creamy. Super creamy, but it's also like super, like it just blends so beautifully, and the coverage is nice. And so, yeah, it's a little bit pricier, but I definitely recommend that. And also it's so tiny, so it's really easy to travel with. And the last thing that I have to recommend, this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. Now this is very, very full coverage, very full coverage. So if you do not like thick full coverage foundations, this is not going to be the foundation for you. I do have a video on this if you want to go see how I use it or how it looks. But I love this foundation for how full coverage it is. My next favorite foundation, I actually don't have it anymore. I ran out of it, which once again, you'll see in my empties video, is the Hourglass Vanish Stick. That is a pricier foundation as well. So now would definitely be the time to get it. But I felt like the hype behind that foundation was dumb. I didn't like it when I was first using it. But then gradually, the more that I used it, I was like, wow, this makes my skin look so freaking flawless and beautiful. So that is another foundation that I recommend. But yeah, with that being said, that is all the products that I have to recommend for you guys. Let me know what you guys are looking at buying. Give me some recommendations, and yeah, I will end up giving you guys a haul video of what I end up picking up. So let me know if any of this was helpful. Once again, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know how you felt about this kind of video setup. My kid's crying, so I gotta go get him. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, so really quick, you guys, I finished filming this video, and then I realized that I forgot to add sunscreen. What? So yeah, one of my favorite sunscreens, this is the Umber Tint Physical Daily Defense 30 SPF by Drunk Elephant. This is the tinted one. I use the white one and the tinted one, but I really do love this one, so I would highly recommend this. Also, I really like the Supergoop Broad Spectrum sunscreen. This kind of acts as a primer too for makeup, so it's bomb. And also, this isn't a sunscreen, but I love mixing this with my sunscreen. This is the DeBronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine. Oh my god, I can't speak. Sunshine Serum by Drunk Elephant. Y'all can see I've used the living crap out of this. I love this. It gives such a natural, beautiful glow to your skin. And a lot of no makeup days, I will wear this mixed with the sunscreen and like, boom, I'm out the door. So it's super easy, super fast. So yeah, I highly also recommend this. And also, there's my little one, Caden. Can you say hi? Okay, he needs to go to sleep. All right, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.